Welcome, welcome, welcome to Kingdom Letters. And thank you all for tuning in to Kingdom Letters on Facebook Live, also our YouTube channel, Kingdom Letters. Thank you for emailing us. This is a good one. We still celebrating Father's Day. If we can celebrate Mother's Day every day, we're going to celebrate Father's Day as well. And we want to honor all those fathers who take care and provide and make sacrifices for their children. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. You make the world a better place when you are doing what is necessary for your children. Thank you all for emailing us at the number 2, kingdomletters@gmail.com. Thank you. We certainly appreciate that. Because what we do here is we read, hey, Nikki, we read the letters anonymously because it's never about the name or the person. It's always about the purpose. We are turning our problems into purpose. That is what Kingdom Letters is all about. Getting to uh, the best you, the best version of you that we can. That is where we are. We are on the path of greatness. So when you email us at the number 2, kingdomletters@gmail.com, understand it's not about you. And sometimes when you email us, most of the time, uh, someone else has gone through or been through or has already been gone through. They already experienced what you are going through right now. So it is a blessing. Definitely a blessing to email us because we all learn from one another. In Kingdom Letters, we always speak kingdom language. What is the kingdom language? The word of God. That is the Bible, basic instructions before leaving earth. That's that's our navigation. That is our navigation. So that is what we're going to do. So thank you to everyone who email us at the number 2, kingdomletters@gmail.com. Just understand, if I don't get to your letter, I will get to it soon. This month, we are celebrating Father's Day. Fathers, just fathers. We celebrating fathers. Of course, fathers have their day, but we like to give the month or dedicate the month to the fathers. Um, and we want everyone to enjoy, have a safe, wonderful holiday next week. I won't be here. I need a break. But let's see what this letter is all about. This is a good one. This is a good one. So, uh, a video was brought to my attention, and I am not going to send a link or anything because I don't promote nothing to nobody but Jesus. But I will tell you about the video because it goes with this kingdom letter. So it was the video was about uh, a mother of a child was upset because the father bought the child McDonald's, but she had 3 other children. So she was furious and she wanted the father, who was only the father of one, she wanted him to buy for all 3 children. So the question is, should the baby father, this is in general, should baby fathers take the responsibility of all children when he's not in relationship with the mother? Should baby fathers take the responsibility of all children when he's not in relationship with the mother? I'm going to say it one more time. Should baby fathers take the responsibility of all children when he's not in relationship with the mother? It would be nice if he does. It would be nice, but we cannot force any man to take responsibilities of other children. That's number one. Number two is I do not want to go back to he should have knew what he was getting into. Y'all could do that. I'm not doing that. I like to stay with the present. The reality of many fathers are they are dealing with mothers who have multiple children, and they want to take the responsibility of their children. Sometimes they do not want to take the responsibility of all children. Um, my husband said flat out no. Uh, I will say that that it needs to be discussed. That is a situation that needs to be discussed with the mother and the father, the man and the woman. It should be discussed between the man and the woman. And if that is his, as my husband say, if that is his answer, if no is his answer, um then he has to be sensitive to all the children. Hello, Kenya, my cousin, she said this is a hard one, right? I mean, he's not responsible, but I mean, exactly. So this is why I said it needs to be discussed between the man and a woman, because he has to be sensitive to all the children that are in the house. Now, we cannot blame the man or force the man, because when you do that, many times that's when just like fury comes in, and you don't want the back and forth, and children don't need to see that. They don't need to feel that negative energy. They don't need that. So if you could just, I guess, set boundaries, where I'm not I'm just giving some sisterly advice, where maybe when you take the child, you take the child, and sometimes maybe you could take the children. I don't know. It just need to be discussed. It needs to be some compromising. Um, but to just come out and just say, this is mine in front of the children, you have to be careful, because again, you have to be sensitive to all children. And if you are not there to hurt children, then do not hurt them, because emotionally and mentally you can hurt them. Again, I am not we don't want to force or put pressure, but it would be nice if he could be kind to all children involved, because children are children, and they are sensitive, and they want to be loved, and they don't care where the love comes from. They really don't. So you don't have to be mean and harsh with your words. And I know sometimes as humans, the words are exchanged, negative words are exchanged because you're in the heat of the moment. And I understand some women, the way they address the father of their children, as if they have to, or they're going to force them. That's not the way to do it. That's not the way to do it. And if we can tag and share this to mothers all over the world, please be gentle with the father of your children, because he's trying. I mean, thank God he's there. Thank God he's trying. So for you to just attack him, that's not the way to get your point across. Kenya said, this is a personal one for me. My ex has a son who I treated as mine, but he treated my son different. See, I didn't even know that. This is a lot of, listen, this story goes so far, and this is why it needs to be addressed and discussed. Please press like, please tag and share, and of course say a prayer, because we need this. We need to discuss these things. We need to discuss these things. And as my cousin just said, he didn't treat her son, he treated her son differently, but she treated his children, as if it was hers. This is what happened. And this is why I said, if we could just have some like good discussions and just make it clear, without the arguments. And please don't do it in front of the children because I know this right here is a sensitive topic. This is sensitive, and I understand that. And this is why I'm saying if it's a sensitive topic, if you could just not have be on attack, because when you be on attack in a discussion like this, you're not going to get nothing across. And again, who's most important? It's not the man or the woman, it's the children. It is the children. And again, let's respect these fathers. I mean, we need to respect these fathers for attempting to step up to the plate. Now, if you come to that uh if you come to that point where you say, I thank you for how you were taking care of my child. However, it would be nice, again, there's a way you could say it would be nice, if you could show some love for this one, or work with the father. I will give you money if you're gonna bring something for one child. Just let me know. Maybe I can work with you and I can cash app you so you could bring all the kids something. I mean, go to the dollar store. They don't care. The $5 store. These kids don't care. But what they do care about is you know, when they see one child, getting one thing and they are not, or one child is being loved one way and they are not. And it's a simple thing. And the reason why I say it's a simple thing, because I've seen parents, you know, uh make those necessary decisions to, what, let's do it this way. Or the grandparents step in. If you don't want to talk to the baby mother, you don't want to talk to the baby father, and grandparents or the auntie. I've seen it work in so many different ways. You just have to have a system and a unit, where you can do this. And then yeah, these conversations, yes, they are important, but have a unit, have a system, have a village. Maybe you can't do it one on one, so maybe you need the mediator. Maybe you need that mediator. It could be anybody that you trust. But when it comes to these children, please, that's the most important people in this conversation. It is not the mother, and it is not the father. And if we can refrain from attacking each other, then we can work things out with the children. We can work it out. We can work it out. Again, if we could just have some adult conversations, that's it. If we could be adults about it, that's all. And sometimes there's only one adult that you're dealing with. And this is why I said maybe you got to pull in a mediator. Because sometimes, listen, I understand. I've seen it all. I've seen the crazy ones and all that. Lorraine said communication is key. Folks have to stop arguing. That's right. And discussing things in front of their children. Come on, Lorraine. Tayon said it's not a problem looking out for her other kids. The problem comes when the girl tries to exit. I said it. I said it. You cannot force these brothers to do anything. You cannot. You have to come to them with respect and grace and humility. And I'm telling you, when you come to them with grace and respect and humility, sometimes they come a different way. Many times they come a different way. But when you come with this is what you're supposed to do, like, come on. Who wants to listen to that? Nobody wants, no one wants to help you. No one wants to help you. When you feel entitled, no one. So again, you got to be adults about it. You got to have adult conversations. You got to be mature. And you got to understand this is for your children. This is not for you. This is not for you. So pull the guards down. Come on. Come on. Let's swallow your pride and be respectful to one another. Lorraine said words hurt children. That's right. At an early age carries over. That's right. And this is why I'm saying that if you could have an adult conversation without the children being around, like let them be at some other place. location. And if you got to be compatible, sometimes I understand it gets to that point. But again, it's not you're not going to go far because this attacking. You're attacking one another, and the children are losing. They're losing. They're losing the time. They're losing the love. They're losing. So if you want your children to win, if you want all children to win, and I'm speaking to mothers and fathers, if we want all children to win, we have to be more humble and we have to be more respectful towards one another and just compromise. Be a team. Be a team. Be a team. How you doing, Michelle? We got to learn how to be a team. That's it. And then if you say, look, you are, I mean, if the woman lets the brother know, like, listen, you are the example of this house. I'm sorry to put this pressure on you, but that's who you are. You are the example. You let them know the only king they see is you. If you let the brothers know that the only king they come on, you letting the brother you saluting the man of your children. Come on, how can he deny that? He gonna look out for everybody, but you got to see him as a king and not as a punk. You can't talk to him as a punk because when you talk to him as a punk, he it's gonna go left. It's gonna go left. Lorraine said today parents must co-parent. That's right. Put aside. That's what I'm saying. Put aside feelings towards each other. Let children see you both. That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing I'm saying. If we could just put aside our feelings, it's not. And this is why I'm saying I love my sisters, but you got to stop being so emotional because it's not about you. If you want your children to win, put your feelings to the side because they don't need to know that. They don't need to see that. Maybe he's not the man for you, but he's the father for them. He's the father figure to them. So come on. We got to do better. And then if you dealing with who you dealing with, that's who you dealing with. You got come on. We got to look in the mirror. We got to understand. Look, this is who I laid with. I got to work with what I got. That's it. I wish he was like this. I would come on. We're not gonna move forward. You're not gonna reach your goal if you on the island of imagination. Your reality is your reality, and everyone's situation is different. This is why I go back to the first point. That's between the mother and the father. You got to have those discussions, and all discussions do not have to be heated. If you're dealing with one that's cuckoo, okay, I gotta pull somebody in, and you just let her know, like, look, I'm not talking to you no more, because I don't get that. Or you let him know I can't talk to you no more, so I'm gonna deal with your mother. That's it. Or I'm gonna deal with your sister. I'm gonna deal. You get a mediator, you pull them in because you letting your unit know, like, listen, we gotta win. My children needs to win. My children gotta win. That's it. Lorraine says today parents was oh, we said that. Lorraine says stop talking bad about him. Thank you. Children see and grow up and make their Lorraine, I sung that song last week. Children, you ain't gotta say nothing. They gonna learn and they gonna see for themselves. And they gonna speak. And let me tell you something else. When you wrong, your children gonna let you know you wrong. They gonna grow up and they gonna say, you know what, mom, you was dead wrong for that. Or dad, come on, you could have did better. And let me tell you something. That hurts. That hurts. Can you say you could catch more bees with honey? Come on. Then come on. That's what I'm saying. It goes back to respecting each other. And it all goes back to the children. If you want to see all children win, then you got to think differently. You got to talk to each other differently. And you cannot force a man to take care of your children. You cannot. Again, that would be nice, but that's really not his responsibility. So if you want him to help, you have to come to him in a different way. Lorraine said, never let them blame you for not allowing you to. When I tell you, These new millennium children, they got some type of mouth on them. It's like a sword. It's like a knife. They cut, and them words cut hard. You could be an adult, and I'm telling you, you do not want your children to let you know where you went wrong. That's the worst. Tyon said this is the problem with relationship period conversation supposed to start. I know, Tyon, way before sex. We got that. But this is the reality. Like people didn't think. They didn't think with their head on their shoulders. So this is where we at. So how we gonna move this forward? Lorraine said children no love, not dollar signs. Woo! Mm-mm. That was good, Lorraine. Just do your best. That's all. Have a conversation. Have a one-on-one conversation. And just understand the goal are the children. The goal are the children. And it doesn't matter who you the father of and who you the mother of. They all are siblings. So they really don't care. They really don't care. Because when it comes to that unit, them children, that's their sisters and brothers. They don't look at each other like, oh, that's my half. Mm-mm. If they do, that's because the parents put that in them. But most of the time, siblings are little. Look, this is my sister, this is my brother. That's it. That's it. So I pray to God that um we could tag and share this and we can continue these conversations and have adult conversations and be mature about it. If this is your situation, please be mature because the goal is for the children to be at peace and the children to be loved and the children to win in their lives. And you do not want to bring all that negativity in your home. Just don't do it. Put your feelings to the side and do the best that you can to make sure them children are loved properly. Proverbs, the 15th chapter, verse 1. I love this. A soft answer turns away wrath, but harsh words stir up anger. Be mindful about your words and the tone. The tone. Lorraine said, I'm in my second marriage and my children call my husband dad on their own. That was their choice. See? Because what did he do? He showed love. That's all. And I'm sure Lorraine salutes that man because he did something that he didn't have to do, but he did it liberally. So we got to salute the kings like that. That gravitates to all children and takes all children in as his own and take care of them. We got to salute men like that. We must. We must. Not bash them and tell them they got to do more. No. You salute them, you honor them. Lorraine said, my door has always been open to their body. See, he chose not to enter. And that's on him. He lost. He lost. Oh, Lord, have mercy. When you do not participate in a child's success, you are the loser. I'm going to say that one more time, but that was good. If you do not participate in the child's success, you are the loser. And honey, but please believe me, you do not know where these children are going to end up in life. You don't know. You don't know. These children could be so successful. And you got to look at them children. You're going to have to face your wrongdoings. You're going to have to face it. Nobody else. You're going to have to. So this is why I say what I say. Treat everyone nice. Be kind. Be courteous. Be respectful. And understand the children are the most important people in these conversations, not the mother, not the father. If you could just put your feelings aside and look at the goal are the children. and they want to be loved. And again, they don't care where the love coming from. They want to be loved. And once they know they are loved, they're going to remember that. They will always remember that. So thank you for uh number two, kingdomletters@gmail.com. Thank you for writing in. I want everyone to have a wonderful, safe holiday. I don't know when I'm gonna be back on this machine because I'm gonna take a break. But continue to email us at the number two, kingdomletters@gmail.com. We'll get to your letter. We will get to you. And I salute again. I thank God for all the fathers, especially my brothers. Thank God for all my black brothers who's stepping up to the plate. Salute you. I honor you. I respect you. I highly respect you for being the king to our children. Thank you for being that example that we need. And please, if you can, help your fellow brothers out. Have that conversation with them. Don't let these brothers praise, salute, of course, to my husband, but don't let these brothers uh, praise their wrongdoings. Don't let them get away with that. Don't let them get away with that. They should be ashamed of what they are not doing. And they should not be bold enough to put words together in front of kings like you. That's it. That's it. Skip the if they don't want to conversate, that's fine. But don't allow them to bring this up in conversations as if it's okay. That's the only thing I'm saying. You are the king. You got to set the example. And sometimes you are the only one that could get through these brothers. You're the only one. So we relying on you. We want this to spread like wildfire. The good fathers, the great fathers, the fathers that the hardworking fathers. We want that to spread. And we praying that all the families that are dealing with this situation, we are praying that things will get better. We pray that they learn. We pray that they get to a place of maturity where they can have adult conversations because that's what we need. That's what we need. We need adults. Children, children are relying on adults, not friends, not teenagers. Mentally, they are relying on wise adults to make wise decisions for them because they cannot make decisions on their own. And you are the adult of their lives. The responsibilities are in your hand. Please be sensitive to all children. God bless you. Love you. Good night.